So I've mentioned before in some of my other videos that we'll be doing things differently from other agents with regards to our marketing techniques. And I'm delighted to show you today our for sale board, which highlights one of the first things that we're going to be doing differently from every other agent. Now, if we were to ask most people what the primary function of an estate agent board would be, I think the general answer would be that it's there to sell the property. But if I tell you that there's a phrase in the estate agency industry that boards breed boards, you'll probably get the idea that actually the board is there as a primary function to sell the estate agent rather than the property itself. So let me explain that a little bit further and also use the image on the screen to analyse what the estate agent's boards are there for. So with each board, you'll notice that there's approximately 50 to 70% of the board covered by the agent's logo. So going back to my original question, does the board sell the agent or does it sell the property? Now, in my opinion, I think the board is an indicator that the property is on the market, but it's not actually doing anything to sell your property. It's doing everything to sell the agent. So this is where the differences come in with our boards. So just coming up on the screen now is an image of our board, and we're going to break that down and analyse it to show you what's different from normal agents. So as we look at the board, approximately 50 to 60% of the board will be covered by an image of the property. So each one is bespoke. The image will represent a certain feature within that house. And as well, you've got the little heart sign saying love my kitchen. It could be this love in your hallway, the garden, the bifold doors that lead to the garden, whatever your feature may be in that property, that will be highlighted within that little area down at the bottom right hand corner of the image. The other thing that separates our boards from anyone else's is in the top right hand corner, you've got a bespoke QR code. Now, thanks to COVID, everyone knows now what a QR code is, but our ones are property specific and board specific. So each one will be completely bespoke. It will link directly to our own website and the property listing on that website, which will obviously have the video content, photos, floor plan, and everything else you would need to find out about the property. The good thing about this is that you will then be able to share it. So for example, if you know you've got a family member or a friend that's looking for this type of property and you just happen to be walking past, you can scan it with your phone, it'll take you to our website, you can share it with a friend, and it's just an easier way to get that property out there and around and shared out, as well as using the obvious methods such as Rightmove and online listings. So one of my biggest concerns that is when we sell a property, we've not got any further use for that board. And what we don't want to be doing is adding to the plastic waste crisis. So I was absolutely delighted when Countrywide Signs, our board suppliers, told us that actually for a small extra fee, we can make that board recyclable. You can turn it into little plant pots and other things. So as well as offering you a completely bespoke board, we're also doing our little bit for the plastic waste issues. So we are going to be ready for launch on 4th of January 2021. Until then, please keep an eye out on our social media channels where we'll be giving you a bit more information on some of the other things that we've got coming up ready for launch. Thank you.